feel that that mentality stretches far beyond music, you know, into theater and burlesque and, you know, writing and any number of aspects of the art field.
I started going to DIY shows because I grew up in a town where otherwise there probably wasn't much to do, and also it was just like a way to engage with other people with similar interests.
When I was in middle school, there was actually a friend of mine who was in a band, and he took me to my first show, and it was really cool.
So yeah, I grew up in an isolated town in upstate New York. I never really had an outlet for the whole punk rock DIY culture growing up. And then I discovered the whole West Philly punk rock scene, and I started going to shows at places like Stolid 13 and Kill Time and, you know, smaller scale basement shows.
I started doing it just because I wanted to do it. I wanted to have a show that where I picked the bands and told people about it and made a flyer and played it. Yeah, I wanted to do that.
I kind of just took what I learned and have always just used the whole DIY mentality to kind of foster art in different spaces, with Philomoka kind of being the culmination of everything I've learned.
So Philomoka is it's the mausoleum of contemporary art, which is also a great name because it insinuates that contemporary art is dead, which I love because I kind of feel that way.
Philomoka is an all-ages space. It's essentially it's relatively close to the center of Philadelphia. It's by far the truest representation of DIY ethics plus realistic business practice.
We are an all-purpose art space housed in a former showroom for caskets and mausoleums. We do pride ourselves on diversity of the arts here at Philomoka. The specialty was kind of DIY shows, and we still do a lot of those, but I kind of tried to foster this broader scene because I really see the DIY mentality, which of course embodies your average, basement show or house show.
My advice for wanting to be part of the scene is to put a show on in your basement and then talk to the people who come. It's important because it also supports a variety of artists who choose not to become more corporate or whatever. It's also important because it gives people a place to go where they might otherwise do something stupid.